everyone could see me very clearly, my knees got caught and I tripped. On top of that, a mischievous spectator filmed the event and posted on YouTube. And the title was The Great Fall. Funny now, but not so funny then. With steady encouragement and patience from my coaches, now I can hurdle smoothly, and I even like hurdles. Similarly, warm support from my teachers steered me through the demanding and exhausting life in international school. Never annoyed when I stumbled, their eyes looked into mine to understand what my words couldn't yet say. That gave me courage, self-esteem, and the conviction that I'm not worthless. If my teachers hadn't been so patient and caring for my struggles, then I would have given up studying or attempting to communicate with them in any way. Limited knowledge or skills do not restrict learning, but a limited mind and strong ethnocentrism will prevent the curiosity that leads to great discoveries. You, our teachers, open us to new perspectives and inspire us to consider new challenges. I want to thank you here as a student who grew up from a Japanese girl with 0 English ability, maybe -10 in terms of the level, and 0 confidence, -20 for sure, to become an international global citizen. My development was not only due to my experiences, but also to your support. Next slide, please. In various classes, the sameness and familiarity eased the transition. Thank God that math didn't require English. It became one of the few classes where I was able to participate. It struck me funny, however, to know that all the classmates with such diversity were solving the same question on the board in that class. It was a fraction calculation, and it wasn't a word question. I was very happy that I was able to engage in class, and other students could look at me with admiration for solving the question. The commonness outside classes also helped me to fit in, which was the hardest part of my life at ISKL. The Japanese oasis was safe and comforting, but it wasn't enough. When I joined the JV basketball team in 9th grade with American, British, Malay, Japanese, and Korean teammates, I was a little nervous at first. I worried they would think I was boring, since I didn't have the confidence to have funny conversations in English. I am funny in Japanese, I think. That was an unnecessary worry, since playing basketball made the team very close. Belonging to the group, whether in class or on a sports team, helped the disappearance of the wall that I felt towards different races and nationalities. A common purpose and shared experiences united us. With the courage and self-esteem that I gained from these experiences, I started to enjoy my life as an international student. Nurbanu, in the summer of my freshman year, invited me to join her family in Turkey for 3 weeks. My friend's family were pretty religious, and I wanted to know more about Islam that my friend believed in. However, no one in my family was very religious, so the notion of religion was rather odd to me. I found myself being ethnocentric. However, Nurbanu and her family were very kind and open to my egocentric opinions. What they taught me and what I experienced changed my attitude. I realized that it was important for me not to have negative attitudes just because I was not used to something. I found myself branching out. Learning about other countries in the world also helps us become global citizens. Reading world literature in English classes, study of the world today and the past in social studies, especially in anthropology, where I was introduced to diverse cultures. Next slide. One vivid memory of an international experience was a group project in my 8th grade humanities class. Mika, another Japanese girl, 2 American students, Victoria and Kevin, Martin from Wales, and me, talking about the European trading system during the Renaissance. Not only does this show our international curriculum, but also illustrates the importance of global communications. I understood Mika's Japanese English, but when it was the turn for Martin from Wales, I didn't understand a word. Nothing. What made me surprised, even more, was that the 2 American kids totally understood what we all said, the Japanese English and the Welsh English, without hesitation. And not only were Kevin and Victoria able to comprehend our language, even more importantly, they treated our opinions equally. To them, we weren't useless. We were group members. Their attitudes and the way they communicated with us are what I call internationalism, having unbiased and fair minds. Only 12 years old, I think they were more advanced than some career diplomats in understanding the path of globalization. So, with knowledge, curiosity, and an open mind, where will that take us? I believe that those 3 aspects have made me come this far to become international, to stand here today giving a speech in English. These qualities are important when considering communications between people. I don't have to persuade anyone here that globalization is huge, mammoth, colossal, titanic. Yes, these words are from a thesaurus, so I can't really say that this is a level I have come to since 6 years ago. But my point here is that globalization is not the future, it is already the way of the world. The skills, knowledge, and attitudes you, our teachers, give us in becoming international help us to become people with unbiased and fair minds. This allows us not just to cope with globalization, but also to be open and welcoming to cultural differences, to be people that embrace the world. ご清聴ありがとうございました。Thank you very much.
Again, she's what we work with. She represents us all of our schools, and she did a terrific job for all of us who get along in one language, barely. Just think what she just had to do to be able to come up here and address this audience. She's truly a global citizen, and we thank her very much. And because of her, and I have to show a bit of my colors, I wore my ISKL tie today. So I'm very proud as well. So Yuka, and to her mother and family,